Kate Middleton, Meghan Markle, Prince Harry, the Queen of England, all
Prince
sorts
William,
of things.
Prince Charles, everybody is up in arms, and caught in the middle of all this, poor Kate Middleton. It is her birthday.
Look at the picture.
This is the worst.
Picture tells it all.
The worst timing of all. So this is Kate Middleton.
Look at that. Does that say everything
heading into her birthday
to you?
party like, oh,
Does
this is
that
going to
say
be great.
everything to you?
It does. By the way, we should mention that we get photos of these type of moments all the time, right? Kate arriving at Kensington
Why is
Palace.
she driving?
She always drives.
She always drives.
Actually,
Yeah, she drives
she and William actually often will drive themselves.
She's going to hit somebody the way she's looking in that right now.
I wouldn't blame her.
If Harry and Meghan, if Harry and Meghan were happen to be walking across the driveway.
Sean, I want to get into it, but I want to start with this. What our intel is telling us now is the Queen did not know that Harry and Meghan were going to announce that they would give up their senior royal position and move to North America, and we're told it's Canada.
More than that, the Queen asked them not to make
not to do it.
Asked them to delay this announcement. She wanted to work it all out, and they went ahead anyway. So now
they are in free fall.
They're on the Queen's list, and that's not someplace you want to be. Especially when you are, in their statement, they tried to make it sound like, look, we still want to do things for the Queen.
They want to coexist with the royals, and they want to work part-time. They want a part-time job with the Queen.
Right, but let's be clear that the Queen gets to decide if they get to do that.
Right.
It is not up to them. So that is the big question here.
But that makes this passive-aggressive.
Their announcement?
Does.
I think that makes the announcement passive-aggressive because you're right.
Absolutely.
Listen, I think if you read the announcement and you read that language and you also read how they've written things on their sites, there's a lot of passive aggression in their comments. And I can confirm to you now, by the way, that the Queen and senior members of the royal family, including the Prince of Wales, Prince Charles, Duke of Cambridge, Prince William, they are meeting today and are working to try and figure out how to react to this and resolve this. That's from palace sources.
So do you think it's possible that the Queen would literally shut Harry and Meghan out and say, you're in for a penny, you're in for a pound, or you're out entirely?
I think it's entirely possible.
Well, that would be unbelievable. And remember, I think Harry is the most popular royal.
He is, but I will say that the reaction in the UK from everyone I've been speaking to has not been necessarily the most positive to this. It's different in the US. US citizens are much more supportive of this move by Harry and Meghan, but in the UK, it's actually dividing people.
Well, it's dividing people, and from what I've been reading this morning, Sean, they're blaming Meghan.
Meghan is getting the brunt of the blame for this, which is not necessarily fair.
That is not fair.
It's not fair, and by the way, it's part of the reason why they're leaving.
No, it's most of the reason. It is the reason they're leaving, and that's the point.
Treat the poor girl like trash, and now of course she's going to want to leave.
It's totally true. And Harry said a couple of months ago, I am going to protect my wife. You have no idea how difficult this is for her and how torturous it is for her because of the way she's being treated. So he was angry and was doing this to protect his family.
Well, and he went a step further than that, as saying that this is, and every time the camera is in his face, that it is sort of a traumatic and triggering moment for him because of his relationship with the press, thinking about his mother, Princess Diana, and that he said flat out he will not let what happened to his mother happen to his wife.
By the way, just a quick image we got to show you here to show how torn England is over this, or maybe not torn. They're all just pissed off. At Madame Tussauds in London, they've already removed Harry and Meghan's wax figure. Now, that's what it used to look like.
Well, they'll keep
the whole royal family. They're gone now.
Well, they'll put him on 3 days a week.
Well, no, they have moved them. They've moved them to a different
display called like the World Stage.
The World
or something.
Stage, because they're, again, that's sort of referencing the fact
they moved him to the Canadian wing.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, they're going to be splitting time.
Petty much?
Hi, I'm Diane from Dallas, Texas. Personally, I feel like the Harry and Meghan did this in a way to kind of get at the royal family because they had no right to do this when they were told not to, especially during an important event like Kate's birthday. So I feel as though it's going to be bad blood.
There is definitely bad blood.
This is not a great time for the royals.